Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. Alright, last time it was day 29, now it's day 30. I have no idea. Ooh.
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
Okay. The old wanderer fights his way up next to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Ernix hasn't forgiven you yet, after all. Shouldn't you have died already? Okay, I don't remember there being much to see here. Keep bringing up Ernix. You'll cough up more than phlegm. I like that. How would it have this voice go against Benoit? Keep bringing up Ernix. You'll cough up more than phlegm. Something like that, yeah. The old man chuckles and coughs. For all the gods, I'm not sure why you picked that one to fancy. You stare at him and he shrugs. One of these days you might learn to laugh at yourself a bit. I know I don't think that's the voice I was using. It's not very Scandinavian. It turns out I can't do a ton of Scandinavian voices. How about that? Who would have thought that some kid from Virginia can't do a whole bunch of Scandinavian voices? I'm from Virginia. Not really a kid, but, you know. All of these people are looking for food and a home. Let's see. Got a lot of fighters. Okay. And I'm looking for ale. Is that so much to ask, maybe? Is what he said. That happened quick. I didn't quite get the last half of the last sentence, or the second sentence. Gosh. Nice to see it's not destroyed. I can't but think he'll probably find some ale. Considering this is a miner's town, I bet the scout tower has already sent word of us arriving, maybe. I could have gotten that one, but I was looking at the screen when it first popped up. Okay, the snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. Open the fan gates, you shout. From the wall, two menders look down on you, then recede. Soon, the gates open up for half a dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, Just you. Focus steps to your side. Not alone. Get back with the others. If she is embarrassed, she doesn't show it, though her voice sounds more harsh as if she returns to the other ravens and barks orders. Okay, inside the small gatehouse are the two menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear and a cub of a man holding a staff. Okay, Nicholas says, Work is safer. It is the Raven Banner. Okay, so it seems, but why here? Why now? Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us, blasted storm. Planned to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us. They need a new home. I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. Are you Bulwark, Blood Axe, maybe? Hold your tongue, Nicholas. What do you know about me, boy? I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns? The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulders. Are you in charge here? Where's the governor? The governor left for Arbering a while back with most of the fighters to settle a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west, as we've heard too many rumors of dredge. More than rumors. We were in Borisgard, so Bellower. The immortal Sunder? How did you escape? Immortal was a joke. He's dead. Again, no. Nico's eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borisgard and Ormistar? We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough! Open the gates for my ravens. Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everything from almost there, it can only do to keep them from stampeding like wild yaks. Yeah, I'll do that. Open the gates, or they'll have a reason to panic. The guards in the room draw their weapons and aim them at you. Borvik Blodax. Even if you are renowned strength, you would fall against the walls, protected by Volka and her apprentice. Talk to your people. It was one of your kind that sent us this direction. I'm not aware of another Volka being out this direction. Who was it asked you? Who asked you? Do you know? You know? I do not know. Okay. Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nickers, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable. The young mender nods respectively to Zephyr and grins at you before leading the guards through the gate. I invite you alone to stay within our walls and enjoy the comfort of a commander. And separate from my ravens, no. Suit yourself, but your mistrust is unnecessary. Maybe, but I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation. My superior? No, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Vulcan known as you know is dead. But no. Oh, going back? Already? I had like 2 fights as him. Maybe 3. 3 maybe. But one of them may just been a tutorial. They are like right next to each other. The once energetic Minder approaches, looking both worn and troubled. Is his beard grayer? I'm not sure. I think so for the time to recover. I have never woven a spell that strong before. Are you sure you're ready to move on? You look... I know. I cut my reflection earlier. It's more mature. It's a more mature look. Yeah, that's bad. Minder grins and a hint of his former youth shines through. Not everyone would have stopped for so long, especially with the ground rumbling like it has. Let's see, we're all people in need of help here, so we get there no matter how long it takes. Your floating bridge costs a lot of lives. No, it's the only option. Do you know what's causing the ground to shake? Do you know what's causing the ground to shake? Yeah, okay. Remember the giant serpent had approached and Einertroft? It felt pretty similar. But why would it be here now? Do you think it is following us? Ivan pales a little, then shrugs. Anything is possible, so that's what you should prepare for. Yeah. He shifts nervously for a moment before meeting your eyes. Have you given any more thought to my offer? I think some mending could really benefit you. You consider his offer. I'm gonna go, yeah, sure. Sure, it might really help someday. If only there would already been someone who's like, I could train you to use an axe, but no. Oh well. This might be fine. I think so too, and you already know more than you think. I doubt it will take me long to teach you the basics, but you'll have to practice as we go. I'm placing some patterns on your bow. Trace them with your thumb at all times. Practice, memorize them. Understanding will occur later. So this may just be like something that buffs my bow, which would be great. We are such a small caravan now. A group of 24 humans, thin and dirty, step off the rough path to let the caravan pass. Please, a young girl says, anything to eat. Her mother, eyes averted, pulls the girl by the arm to silence her. Why are you all here? Okay, homes were burned, a man says, coughing. Okay, cowards didn't even show a banner. Now we're just trying to get somewhere to start over. Similar to us, but we can't spare anything. You can join us if you'd like. Worried glances are exchanged amongst the group until a man says, better than us starving out here on our own. They all tend to agree and thank you, joining the rear of the caravan. Yay! And supplies gone. Morale declined. Would have upped it, really, because we got more people. Oh well. But they're all clansmen, yeah. Easy, boy, a clansman shouts at a York's cart nearly toppling to one side. The tamped path to the Eastway Road as steadily turns in a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Very chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back to Ivan, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. The hell am I supposed to do about that? Ivan, okay. We'll be eating our belts. No, hold on. That's, Hakon, that's Russian. We'll be eating our belts before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this mini. And there's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. Then we'll head south across the Ormasa riverbed. We can head towards the Grund around the west. Tregivi peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. I do not remember his voice at all. Heading south is questionable. Those people is our only option. But options have options. Some options might seem easier, but be less than hearted options of options. The group remained silent. What? Keeping your boots clean doesn't always keep you alive, you know? This is why Var tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way. Trivo hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away. Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left those dredge behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us. If we had, I know these voices are so similar. If we had more supplies, I'd say we stay as top for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. You consider your options. We need to keep the few remaining clansmen moving. Yes, that one. Ivor looks over the incredibly small caravan. He waits for Hakon to walk away before saying anything. It's your responsibility to keep these people alive, you know. I need to be deeper and less Russian, so less rolling, I think. There's nothing for you to say. I agree. I mean, I don't know what to do, unfortunately. The ground doesn't look all too broken apart here, though. No, yeah, I guess it does. Okay. A woman hauls a young girl in front of you and a crowd of others. Caught her stealing enough food to feed a starving Var, the woman says. Not the first time I've seen her at it either. This girl looks familiar. She's part of the thin group of humans you picked up in it. Why were you stealing? Never know when you'll get rid of us, the girl says. People always get rid of us. People always get rid of us, her mother bursts through the crowd. Stupid girl, these people were good to us. She says, but it's too late. Drifters! Goes out from the clansmen. Drifters are people without a banner. They are blamed for all sorts of woes, mostly undeserved. The Varl and clansmen alike run them off before you can make sense of it all. But you are left wondering what will become of them. I would have actually done that either way. I mean, they broke our trust. I know it was just a little girl, but if it's happened before, someone knew. So she was probably feeding family and other drifters. So I would have gotten rid of them, honestly. Tough decision. This is bad, also. This is bad. Also, notice all the green. I didn't pay much attention. It's very green here. Okay. Once you cross the Orsma riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. The darkening sky lets loose its rain. Soon, fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud. So in the caravan, cloaks are pulled overhead and children and animals are wrinkled near the carts. Yeah, things are about to get bad. I bet we're about to fight. What the hell's that? I bet we're about to fight in mud. Oh, wow, that's nice. Not too helpful. That's nice. Okay. I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years, Prince Ludin says. At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool. As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet yaks indicates the beast's difficulty pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when your scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that led us to a few paths of solid ground over there. He points while shouting over the ox. Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this. Stone markers? Yeah, the man says, don't look natural, don't look like much of anything else either. Just some stones marking a path to this place is all I can think. You would ask Tragovi, but he's nowhere around, probably out gathering mushrooms. Let's do it. Lead the way. Path of least resistance, right? The caravan changes course slowly, but you soon see the low stone marker. I didn't like that noise. Some with sticks tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until a child screams. You rush back to see the boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mounds you crossed. Inside, you see black and wrapped bodies buried only inches beneath the bottom. You're walking across a burial ground.
Get everyone moving, Iva says. There's a chance we make it out of here without anyone knowing we were here.
You start urging everyone on, but Phil Ruggle watching you. Ooh, not good. But, we're still in good morale. We just walked through a graveyard.
They're all around us,
A man near the edge of the caravan.
and we're stuck in the mud.
In this mud. The cragsmen have encircled you. Their leader steps forth and shouts,
There's no price but blood for crossing to the land of our dead.
Shouts ring out. They're preparing to attack. Try to talk. Send Tragavi forward, said Parlay. Yeah, didn't I tell you easy isn't always easy? Tragavi says. He looks nervous, a reaction you have never really seen from him before. What if they listen to me as well as you do? What if they listen to me as well as you do? Yeah. Do what you can so we can ready an attack. Tragovi looks you in the eyes for the first time in memory. Best to only see points in these strange places, he says before spinning on his heel. He marches out across the bog, hands held high in peace. Your fighters take the opportunity to get into a better position, shoving clansmen further into the center. A few cragsmen surround Tragovi while he addresses the leader in his initial fashion. The man allows you to finish before shouting,
He's forgotten our ways. Welcome home, boy.
Those surrounding the Tragovi pierce him repeatedly with spears before you can lead your charge. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. There are more of them than trained fighters with you, but smart tactics could still win this fight. Many of your clansmen will die unless you are victorious. The whole bog seems to move with the approaching cragsmen. Eric, the warden from the Strand, says, I know this sounds mad, but they're bringing battle-trained bears. If we weaken one, I can make it ours. He smiles at your confusion. Ask the governor of the Strands. They're helpful in a certain situation. Hakon growls.
We could lose our lives if he wants a new pet.
You want a new pet? Okay, Eric, but this better be worth it. We'll need to clear the battlefield except for one bear, the warden says. Then leave the rest to me. This is crazy, but okay. Okay, the battle begins with Eric smiling. I want to see this tactic. That's why I'm doing this. So I sort of had a feeling that what's his face was gonna die. Unfortunately, I've got no sound right now. Yeah. Oh no. You know what? I don't want her first either. That's actually pretty decent stuff right there. No, sorry, I don't want her like that. Is that good? That might actually be half the. Yeah, let's do that. Do I need? These are people. Do I want two archers? I don't know. Or maybe I want her. Jeez, this is tough. I don't know for sure who I want. I wish Ivan might be a good idea. Yeah. This isn't good. I wish I didn't get what's-his-face killed, but I sort of thought that would have happened. I didn't do it on purpose, but like what I'm saying is that like I had kind of a bad feeling about it when he's looking at you. Oh, holy fuck.